Hey y'all, it's Tyler from Tyler's Tarot. Right, because hello, it's Tyler's Tarot in the house. And I'm here today reading today. So we're going to do a question. QOTD stands for Question of the Day. Okay, the TV just turned on by itself. That TV just turned on by itself. Right when I took it, just literally popped right on by itself. Let me go turn it off. 1 second. I don't have any pants on. I have my underwear, so I gotta put this. The hell, that TV turned on by itself. Okay. All right. Hope that thing ain't following me again. That little fucker, Shadow Man. I'll tell you a little strange story. One time, I used to have this little shadow thing that I would see quite frequently at a place I used to rent back in Cartersville, Georgia. I'll never forget it. And I thought that Shadow Man had all but disappeared, right? Or I thought he had disappeared. I called him Shadow Man because that's what it looked like. And so I was at my friend Kelly's house one time, and I had my MacBook sitting on Kelly's desk. And we were just sitting there talking, and all of a sudden, and she witnessed this with her own ears, and she said, and Siri literally turned on by itself, Apple Siri, and said, "We're doing a web search for Shadow Man." I'm like, oh my God, that's kind of creepy. So Siri basically talked by itself, and it mentioned Shadow Man by name. I'm like, what? Anyway, that's a very strange story. Let's do the question of the day. QOTD stands for Question of the Day. So I'm going to start doing these. It's a collective reading just to answer any quick questions you may have. Is this person the one for the for collective? For the collective, like, is this the one? I'm just going to pull out whatever cards call me. One card came out. Where is this going to lead to? Got a reversal on that one. I can already tell. Actually, it flipped itself up. So let me. For some reason it flipped. I don't know. I'm going to go with the reversal, but then I'm going to try to... Okay. So is this person the one? Ace of Cups reversed. For some of you, it's unrequited, unfortunately. Their future actions towards you. They will be reaching out to you or communicating with you. Their future actions is the Page of Pentacles, all right? And the most likely outcome is the Queen of Pentacles reversed. So while you'll be getting communication from this person, it just seems as if it tends to be stagnant, or it tends to be very at a standstill between you two. Why is the Ace of Cups reversed here? And what actions are my subscribers taking as well? The Six of Swords. So some of you, the situation has been stagnant for a while, or it's just been at a standstill. What are my actions of my collective, please? Why the King of Wands reversed? Some of you are not even taking action on this anymore. Like, you're getting to a point where you're not even taking action. I feel like some of you may have, this is what I'm getting from this. I feel like some of you are just not taking the action right now. You're kind of up in the air on what you want to do with this particular individual. All right, is what it's telling me. I just kind of feel like the situation's been stagnant for a while, or it's just been stagnant. It's just been at a standstill. Because their future actions, they're going to reach out to you, this person that you're thinking about. They're going to be reaching out to you slowly but surely with that Page of Pentacles there. That's the card of, somebody's an Aquarius or an Earth sign. Doesn't have to be those signs, but that's what's showing up. Some of you fire too. I got the King of Wands there. I just kind of feel like this person will at some point reach out to you, but in a very pessimistic manner. What I mean by that is, while they'll be reaching out to you, they themselves are not very optimistic that this is going to go anywhere. So you will be getting communication from them. They will be reaching out to you. So if there's been any stagnancy between you two, which is telling me right here with the current situation, Six of Swords, Ace of Cups reversed, you will get this person will be reaching out to you. All right, what is their intentions when they reach out? But I kind of feel like some of you are not taking action right now. Some of you are not taking action right now. What are their intentions? The King of Swords reversed. I just don't feel like this person was very honest from the get-go, or just isn't honest overall, honestly. I feel like they're all about, their intentions. I feel like this person just likes to try to get your goat, or they just like to play games, because their intentions is the King of Swords reversed and the Five of Wands upright. This person has a bit of a narcissistic feel. That King of Swords reversed is always my narcissistic card. This person likes to act attached. I feel like you were led astray by this person, quite frankly. I think you had more invested in them than they had in you, quite frankly. I feel like this person has issues being honest or just wasn't the most honest type. And in fact, when you dealt with this person, some of you are still dealing with them, but I'm gonna talk about it in past tense. I think that whenever you were dealing with them, or if you still are, I feel like you were dealing with somebody who was very player-like. And I think it got to a point where you started to close yourself off, or you just basically you stop feeding. It comes out in the collective every time, and it sounds like I'm repeating myself. You're not feeding this monster anymore. But I think some of you, this person brought out the bad side of you. That's what I keep picking up on. I'm gonna have to say it. I think this person brought out the bad in you because your actions are the King of Wands reversed, the Two of Pentacles, and the Magician. They really had you showing a very dark side of yourself. What I mean by that is, they may have been playing you or acting very player-like towards you, and it made you start. Some of you, like, you kind of want revenge toward this person, or you kind of want to play them like they played you. You want to get back at them how they got to you. Like, you want to make them feel the suffering that you felt for them. And so it's kind of like you're going to get to a point, or you did. This could be past, this could be present, this could be future. It's almost as if some of you, I'm seeing, the person that played you or the person you felt played by, you starting to act very, I feel like you're going to be basically kind of giving them a taste of their own medicine. Like, kind of like a man or woman scorned. There you go, Barbara, right there. That's what I'm getting. Some of you already did this, like you gave them a taste of their own medicine, or you want to give them a taste of their own medicine, kind of making them feel how they made you feel. It's kind of like a revenge plot I'm kind of getting here. Like, even if you haven't done it, you may have that thought in your head, or it's pretty much ran through your head. All right. What are the actions? Because it's telling me that you're acting kind of, if you deal with this person again, if you deal with them again, it's telling me that you'll be showing them energies of like leading them astray. It's kind of like, I feel like you want to get back at someone. Like, when you deal with them again, you either have this thought, some of you are doing this, or you'll have this thought like, I want to get them like they got me. I want to make them feel unwanted like they made me feel unwanted. And that's the energy I'm getting from this. If I wish I wouldn't have put that spot out, because I kind of feel like some of you are going to play the player, or you want to play the player. Whether you're dealing with them or not, some of you want to make this person feel how you made them. That's the reason I'm saying this, is this is the actions you're doing. The King of Wands reversed, the Two of Pentacles, and the Magician. These are all cards of somebody that plays around or plays games. So some of you want to play this person like they played you. I'm also seeing that some of you deal with this person, or when they communicate with you again, you're going to be acting like they're not a big focus of yours. You're basically being put on a show like, oh, you ain't worth nothing. Some of you are even going to go as far as to lie or act like you got a lot going on and they're not important, when you know good and well that you're putting on a show just like they are. All right. So you know what? Here's my thing. You don't fight fire with fire. So if that's your mindset surrounding this particular situation, look, the saying. And that's it, So are they the one? I would say definitely not. The question, definitely not. All right. Some of you, what I kept picking up on, and I tried to not bring it up, I kept seeing that some of you are in this mindset of wanting to play someone who played you. Well, it don't matter if you don't want to do it, Annette Stevens. All right, that don't matter. It doesn't matter. My thing is, I just feel like what the collective is picking up on, whether you agree or not. Thanks, Tristan Kane, for that. I ain't seen you in a while. Thanks for that. I just feel like some of you are either wanting to play the player, or you're wanting to get them back, even if you're not doing it. Even if you're not even going to take the action of doing this, it's almost like that's your mindset you're in. Like, damn, I wish I could get them like they got me, or I wish they could feel like how I felt. I felt like you got led astray by some narcissistic individual with that King of Swords reversed, who was all about conflict. They were very conflicted. They always gave you the runaround, or they never made you. It's like they just led you down the wrong path. And it's almost as if you, even if you're not doing it, it's kind of like you want to get them back, or you have this mindset of, damn, I wish I can get them like they got me. It's more of a mindset than actions. And for some of you are actually taking actions of doing that. All right. Let's see. I'm going to ask this question as well, even though it wasn't a part of the question. Okay. Is there a marriage possible? No. Ten of Cups reversed is a card of note. Is there a commitment possible? No. you're going to start to see that I feel like some of you are either coming to reality or you already know the reality. You already know you know this person's not the one, and you don't need me to tell you that. All right, you know in your soul, even if your brain doesn't know this, your soul knows intuitively this is not the one. And by you having to come to me doesn't really it doesn't really. It's not that I think I'm telling you something you already know, basically, is what I'm trying to say. All right, and that's the question of the day. And if you'd like me to continue the question of the day, just let me know. It may not be every day, but at least 5 days a week, possibly. All right, it's a very simple. You know how I make up series, like people, and I go through a fucking series like people go through clothes. One thing I'm good at doing is making up a series, and people usually like them. So hopefully y'all like this one too. So it's called QOTD, which stands for Question of the Day. All right. So it's just to answer a quick question that I keep getting in comments. Like if people keep emailing me the same question or commenting the same thing, I'm just going to answer that question that I keep getting. I may even do a poll in my community section here, and basically I'll put questions up and you pick the question you want answered in a particular live that particular day. All right, so if y'all like this, let me know. How you doing, Lavetta Freeman? The gentleman I ain't seen you in a while. All right, so with that being said, you all have a good one. And what's the advice? That's a good question. What is the advice for the question of the day for the collective? The question I just asked, what is their advice? Well, some of you need to stop. You need to stop checking in on this person, in whatever form that means. And yes, tarot, the more you keep lurking this person's Facebook, the more you keep watching tarot readings about them, the more you keep trying to inquire about them. How are you going to get them out of your energy? This person you know is not the one. How are you going to get them out of your energy if you're continuously still checking in on them, trying to see what they're up to, trying to see if they're connecting with anybody else? Whatever it is, folks. But I don't spy. Well, what the hell do you think that tarot is? Tarot is a spying tool, all right? I mean, you just what happened? Have you been under a rock this whole entire time? That's what kills me. So I feel like the more you keep stalking them, the more you keep either asking people about them, or the more you keep getting readings about them, whatever the case may be, in whatever form you're using of spying, the more it keeps lingering on. So how can you get somebody out of your mind that you're still constantly checking in on in whatever form you're checking in on them for? All right. Some of you are being like I just get this, and some of you are trying to be Inspector Gadget, but the way it's coming off more like Inspector Ratchet. That's the problem. Because the thing is, it's not a good thing that you're trying to let go someone, but you still keep checking in on them. All right. Like I said, Inspector Ratchet. I'm not calling you Ratchet. I'm just saying it's very ratchet to try to get rid of someone, but you're still checking on them or still wanting to know what's going on with them. All right. Did I say Inspector Ratchet? I'm about to pass out. Oh God, I know I just did not call 844 people, or the people that resonates with, Inspector Ratchet, but it did. It's a ratchet to continuously sit there and watch someone. I think some of you just need to detach yourself and stop checking in on this person in whatever form it is. But then again, if you stop checking in on them, then I would go out of business, right? Who the hell am I trying to fool? All right, because that's what y'all watch me for, to spy on the X or see what's coming in. What the hell? I'm trying to put myself out of business. King of Swords and the Seven of Pentacles upright. Just don't mind me. It's the coffee talking. Let it talk, all right? You know how like drunks let the alcohol talk? Well, let the fucking espresso talk, all right? So I just feel like some of you need to stop right now. Stop in your tracks. Stop inquiring about this person. Stop stalking them, whatever it is that you're doing. Even if it ain't stalking, stop looking on their Facebook. Stop asking people about them. Stop inquiring it, because the more you keep doing this, the more it lingers on. The more it keeps going, Some of you are like still interested or still have some emotion for this person. Like, that's what I'm getting. And that's your advice. All right. Somebody asked for advice. Thanks for the $9.99 Heat and Beauty. Thank you so much. Thanks for 1111 Orly Tameo. Thank you. Thank you so much. All right. Y'all have a good one. That's the question of the day. All right.